weather gets hot, everyone craves a crispy, crunchy salad filled with healthy ingredients and seasonal local produce.
Salad spectacular, spectacular, summer in a bowl.
So I am on a mission today to share some of my very favorite combos.
Salad spectacular, summer in a bowl. Spectacular.
It's a summer salad spectacular on Jazzy Vegetarian.
Jazzy, you're gonna be healthy with the Jazzy Vegetarian. Jazzy, so snazzy. We're gonna cook something healthy and light. Jazzy, so snazzy.
So join me in the kitchen right now.
We're gonna cook something healthy and light. That's right.
Nothing can be more welcoming on a hot summer day than a freshly prepared salad. Easy summer cucumber salad adds a crunchy flair to any hot weather meal. And then for main dish options, penne and black bean salad is a jazzy twist on the classic cold pasta dish. And red quinoa and avocado salad features tasty and tempting textures with a colorful presentation. Quick tomato salad whips up in a flash and tastes like summer in a bowl. So stay with me for our summer salad spectacular. Summertime, it's summertime, and it's time for my easy summer cucumber salad. Now this is based on a recipe that my mother and my grandmother used to make. They always made a great marinated cucumber salad in the summertime. So I've just jazzed it up a little bit for you. And I'm starting off with 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. Then for a little sweet, 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, then a little bit of sea salt and a little bit of freshly ground pepper. This is such a nice fresh dressing for this salad, and you've got the nice crisp of the onion in this salad, along with the beautiful cucumber. Cucumbers are so fabulous to serve in the summertime. There's just something refreshing when you bite into a crispy cucumber. So for my sweet summer cucumber salad, I have 1 whole cucumber, which I have peeled and sliced. Now you can certainly leave the peel on if you wish. If it's a waxed cucumber, you do want to peel it. If it is an organic cucumber that hasn't been waxed, just scrub it up and leave the peel on if you like. But I did peel it today. That's the way Grandma used to do it. We're just going to toss that right in there. And then a 1/2 of a large red onion. You can also use sweet onion, which we've just thinly sliced, just like that. Just kind of separate them out a little bit like this. Grab my spoon, and we're just going to pour that dressing right over the salad. So you want to combine those onions with the cucumbers and toss them with that dressing. Really no need for oil in this dressing. I used to put the oil in it, and actually using the sweetener, it just makes for a sweeter and a crisper salad. So if you have your doubts, give this one a try. Of course, this is easily doubled, tripled, quadrupled for a crowd if you're doing a summer buffet. That is it. Easy summer cucumber salad. I'm gonna pop that in the refrigerator. Let that marinate for 1 to 6 hours. You wanna serve it nice and chilled. Next up, my quinoa salad. I'm using red quinoa. You wanna stick around for that. Red quinoa, avocado, and chickpea salad. A great salad to serve when you're serving a main dish salad. If you can't find red quinoa in your supermarket, you can certainly use the regular white quinoa. You could also use black quinoa for this. And this is how we make it. Have a medium saucepan, and I have 1½ cups of filtered or spring water. Toss it right in there. Now I'm adding 3/4 of a cup of red quinoa to 1½ cups of filtered or spring water. You want to make sure to rinse that quinoa very, very well before you use it. Being that quinoa is a seed and not a grain, it has a very thin outer coating on it. They can be a little bit bitter, so you do want to get rid of that before you cook it. Even if you buy quinoa in those boxes that say pre-rinsed, rinse it anyway. Well, that's all there is to starting our red quinoa. I'm going to turn it on medium heat, bring it to a boil, and then we're going to turn it down to medium-low. Simmer it for 15 to 17 minutes until all the liquid is absorbed. Then fluff it with a fork. Then we're going to cool it before we put it in our salad. But of course, we need the salad fixins for our red quinoa, avocado, and chickpea salad. I have a beautiful red onion right here. I'm going to dice about 3/4 of it. I love a red or sweet onion in a summer salad. They both have different qualities. The red onion can be a little bit spicier, but it really adds some nice pizzazz, especially in the summertime when you're going to have it raw. Dice that right up. I love making main dish salads in the summertime. I think that it's a great thing for dinner. Of course, a great thing for lunch. If you're entertaining, it's fabulous because you can make a salad like this ahead of time. So it makes summer entertaining really a breeze. Lemon, 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 lemon. We're going to layer lemon in this salad. Lemon is a wonderful component to use in any salad year-round, but particularly in a summer salad like this. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to squeeze 4 tablespoons of lemon, and we're going to use a little bit of lemon in each component of this salad, kind of layering the lemon flavor throughout the salad. Here's my philosophy on plant-based cooking. It should look very colorful. It should, of course, taste delicious, but the way to get plant-based cooking tasting delicious is to layer the flavors, layer the spices, layer things like lemon juice that just give it a little pop of flavor. And once you get all those layers melded together, you have an absolutely spectacular plant-based meal. All right, I'm just squeezing a little fresh lemon. I might have to squeeze a little bit more of that lemon. Before I do, let me just take a little zest off of there. And when you're doing a summer salad like this, I try to remember to zest the lemon before I squeeze it, because you can certainly use it for garnishing out your plate later on. That's a great jazzy tip. All right, that's beautiful. Just going to squeeze another half because I'm going to use 4 tablespoons of lemon juice. I'm going to gradually add it to this salad as we go. So let's start putting our salad together. What I have here is 1 can, 15 ounces of organic garbanzo beans. I've drained and rinsed them very well. Just tossing them right in my bowl. And then I am adding 1 tablespoon of olive oil. You can certainly leave the olive oil out of this salad. It will still be very, very flavorful. Then some of our lemon juice. I'm adding 1 tablespoon of this lemon juice. I've got my diced onion. And then I have 1 large clove of garlic, which we have minced. And then for a little spice, makes it very, very nice, 1 teaspoon of Italian-style herbs. You can certainly use all-purpose seasoning as well. 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, 1/8 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. We're going to toss this all together and let the olive oil and the lemon juice and all of those spices coat the garbanzo beans and the red onion. We're just going to let this sit while our quinoa cooks and cools. Making the quinoa now. Look at how beautiful that quinoa is. You're just going to fluff it with a fork. So as soon as that quinoa is done, you want to get it into a bowl. We're going to add a little taste to this quinoa. I'm adding 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. You can leave the olive oil out. And 1 tablespoon of that fresh lemon juice that we just squeezed a few minutes ago. Just kind of get that lemon juice and that olive oil distributed through the quinoa. We want to let that quinoa cool, come to at least room temperature before we toss it with our chickpeas. I'm going to put those avocados and red peppers in at the last minute too. Such a beautiful and colorful salad. Let me just set my quinoa back here. And that's going to cool while I get to my penne and black bean salad. I love this salad. I have always loved pasta salad ever since I was a little girl. And I'm always coming up with new versions of pasta salad all summer long. It's one of my husband's favorites too. In the summer, I get so excited because I have all these fabulous herbs growing out on my back deck. You really can have a spectacular herb garden if you have a small sunny area on your back deck like I do, a small sunny area in your backyard, or even if you have a sunny area on your windowsill, you can certainly grow herbs there, and you're going to have fresh herbs all summer long. And the first thing I have is flat-leafed parsley and then sage. This is a beautiful sage. It's going to really add a nice pop of flavor to this salad. And then, of course, what would a summer herb garden be without basil? Oh, it smells so good. I add it to just about everything in the summer. I just love fresh basil. And then last but not least, you just need a little pop of oregano. I'm probably only going to use 5 or 6 leaves of oregano in this salad. So I'm going to start by chopping 2 tablespoons of fresh flat leaf parsley.
Chop the parsley. Get funky with the parsley.
That is beautiful. I think that's about 2 tablespoons. Yep, that is just perfect. Let's get on to our fresh basil. I'm going to use about 12 to 14 large leaves of basil in this salad. Now what I like to do with basil, see I've got that large leaf. I'm going to use that as a base for cutting my basil up. Then I'm going to stack it up somewhat neatly. A little extra time you're going to take prepping for it is going to make it chop up much, much quicker. Then you're going to take it and roll it up into a very tight cylinder, just like this. And then you can just chop straight across it. It's going to instantly make little basil chiffonade cut. Set that aside. And then sage. Chop it very, very, very fine, because a little bit of sage goes a long, long way. And you want to make sure that nobody gets a gigantic piece of sage in their salad. And the oregano, same thing as the sage, just mince that right up. For pasta salad, we need pasta. I have cooked 1 pound, that's 16 ounces of organic whole grain penne al dente. I've cooled it down. You can certainly do this the night before if you're having a picnic. This salad serves a crowd. Perfect salad to make at the beginning of the weekend. I make it on a Saturday morning, and then we have it all weekend long. It's great to have for lunch or for dinner. Now, I have 5 carrots, which we have chopped. 1 sweet red pepper, chopped. 1 sweet orange pepper, chopped. Then 1 small sweet onion, diced. 1 can of marinated artichoke hearts, drained very well and chopped fine. All right, let's give that a toss. Look at that. Talk about colors. Talk about layering flavors. Talk about using our fresh produce from the farm market and finding a way to incorporate that into our everyday eating in the summer. Buying local keeps the dollars in your community, and it helps to support your community financially. And of course, buying straight from the farmer helps to support the farmer. So next time you see a farm stand, go on over there and say howdy to your farmer friend, and he'll talk about how he grew the crops and what varieties he's selling, and it's really, really a great education. And of course, if you don't have an herb garden, you can buy most of these herbs from your farmer in the summertime as well. So now we're adding the fresh chopped basil, 2 tablespoons of freshly chopped flat leaf parsley, a little bit of sage, and a little bit of oregano. All righty. Get that all incorporated. What I have here is 1 15-ounce can of organic black beans. I have drained and rinsed them very, very well. Fold them in. Talk about colors. That's almost like a kaleidoscope, isn't that? Round and round and round you go. Where you stop, nobody knows. So we're gonna make some dressing for our salad. So we're starting off with 1/3 of a cup of vegan mayo, 1/4 cup of Dijon mustard, layering those flavors. For a little taste, 1 teaspoon of Italian or all-purpose seasoning, 1 heaping tablespoon of brown sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric, 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt, and then some freshly ground pepper. Such a flavorful dressing, and you can certainly use this on a regular green salad as well. This recipe is in my cookbook. Look how beautiful that is. Start incorporating this. When you put it in the refrigerator and you chill it, that pasta will really start to absorb the dressing. So right before you serve it, you might want to add a little bit more of that mayo or that Dijon. If you want to feed a big crowd, make it a day ahead of time. Just make sure you keep it well chilled, but hide the pasta salad if you want it for your party. Somehow this pasta salad goes into the refrigerator, and the next day when you get ready to serve it, there's nothing in there. So that's a great jazzy tip. Hide the pasta salad from everybody else in the house if you want to have it for your party. All right, a little bit of freshly ground pepper. Next up, one of my favorite summer staples, my quick tomato salad, and it is quick. I have 1 pint of grape tomatoes, and I have just cut them in half. You can also use cherry tomatoes. I'm seeing so many different kinds of tomatoes at my farm market today. Of course, there's the grape tomato, that nice little itsy-bitsy tiny tomato that's kind of the size and shape of a grape. That's perfect to use for salads. And then your cherry tomato, which is really nice for salads, but it's nice for soups too. And of course, you've got your big tomatoes, and they're great for making sauce. Just take them and chop them up, put them in your blender along with some fresh basil or oregano, and you can have a nice raw tomato sauce, or just heat it up, have it over pasta. So the next time you see tomatoes in the summer, pick up a bunch. And what you're going to do is you're going to drop them in, but you're just going to kind of squeeze them, just like that. Take them between your hands and squeeze them. The tomatoes are making their own dressing. That's it. That's all you need to do. Let me wipe off my hands. I have about 3 cloves of garlic, finely minced. I'm actually just going to put in about 2 cloves. Let's see how it all comes together. And then you just want a pop of freshly ground pepper. And I've got some nice pink salt here. You can also just use regular sea salt, about 1/8 to 1/4 of a teaspoon. The salt really brings out the flavor of those tomatoes. Toss them together. You see you've got an instant dressing on that salad. Now what you want to do at this point is just leave this to set at room temperature for about 10 minutes for the flavors to marry. I love serving this as a first course. It's wonderful, served over some toasted bread as you would a bruschetta. And it's great to serve just as a side dish to any summer meal that you may be making. So let's get over here to our red quinoa, avocado, and chickpea salad. I want to finish that up. Add 1/2 cup of chopped sweet red pepper. Love that red pepper. 1 cup of freshly chopped flat leaf parsley. Good. And of course, we're going to add our fantastic red quinoa that's been marinating in some lemon juice and olive oil. Isn't that pretty? I'm adding 2 more tablespoons of lemon juice. Give that a toss. Now we're going to add our avocados. I have 2 avocados today. You can slice your avocado right in the skin if you so desire. Just scoop it right out. It's instantly sliced for your salad. Now we're just going to fold this avocado into the salad. That's going to add the final finishing touch to your salad. The colors are abundant and the flavors are absolutely delicious in my summer salad spectacular. And now let's get spectacular. Plate it all up and I get to taste it. It's a summer salad spectacular! On such a nice hot summer day, I can't wait to taste these cool and crisp summer salads. Look how beautiful all my salads are. So now I've got to take a little taste for you. Start off with this gorgeous tomato salad. Wow, you'd never believe it. It's garlic and tomatoes, a little bit of salt and pepper. You let it marinate for 10 minutes. It is a delicious, flavorful salad. Then my cucumbers. Wow, listen to that crunch. That balsamic and that maple syrup came together and it just married with those cucumbers and that red onion. Makes for a really flavorful salad to have all summer long. Now my red quinoa, avocado, and chickpea salad. Take a little bite of that. I want to make sure to get chickpea. I want to make sure to get an avocado. And some of that quinoa. Wow. That is so good. A little pop of that lemon coming through. Really giving it a great back taste. Spectacular main dish salad, especially for a dinner in the summertime. Of course, my very favorite is always a pasta salad. Now that is spectacular. I've had a wonderful time sharing some of my favorite warm weather recipes with you today. So when the temperature is rising and salad is on your mind, I hope you'll turn to the recipes from today's show. So until next time, be happy, be healthy, and be well from the Jazzy Vegetarian.
Visit our website at jazzyvegetarian.com to connect with Laura, see videos, find your favorite recipes, and more. Follow Laura on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Companion cookbooks to the Jazzy Vegetarian series contain beautiful full-color photos and include recipes featured each season.
This 10th anniversary edition companion cookbook features full-color photos, menu plans, and over 120 recipes.
For more information or to order, visit jazzyvegetarian.com.
Organic love, 100% natural. Yes, it is now. Organic love. I got no additives or no preservatives. It's real intuitive. It's downright primitive. Organic love is 100% natural. Yes, it is now.